Okay. So now I want to shift into kind of the true day in the life kind of elements. What I'd like you to start with is, what are you focused on? What do you spend your time on in terms of what are your objectives, metrics of success, what your boss expects of you, what cross-functional folks expect of you? And literally, if you think about where you're spending your time in a given day and across a week, what does that look like?
So from a high level, the objective of my role is to facilitate the financial goals of the company through a comprehensive manufacturing plan. I think of my role in terms of a Mike Tyson quote: everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. My job is to make a resilient plan, understanding that I will figuratively get punched in the mouth again and again while mitigating any adverse effects to the financial result as much as possible. And I think speaking to the day-to-day tasks, they're really to understand the key variables in the manufacturing plan, to monitor those variables, and to adjust the manufacturing plan to ensure delivery of monthly and yearly top line performance while optimizing bottom line results.
You said it there, but if you think about the time horizons that you spend your time focused on, can you comment between the shortest time horizon and the longer time horizon, where you spend time and how you're having to do different things to address those questions?
Yeah, absolutely. And in different roles and in different companies, that has taken a different shape. But I think ultimately, as a planning manager, you really have to be focused on several different intervals of time. Shortest is definitely to the day. There's a fixed fence in which you're not really altering that manufacturing plan. But at the same time, things go wrong even within a day of when something's supposed to ship. And especially when you're integrated within shipping and inventory and the planning process, you're always honing in on that smaller sector time at different points in time. But my kind of regular intervals are one day, 2 weeks, which is within that kind of fixed fence time frame, and then go out to a month to understand really our financial goals are on a monthly basis. So delivering that top line performance on a monthly basis. And then we have a 3 month rolling forecast that we're very focused on. It's what we need to be within a certain degree of accuracy on, and are held to a certain standard on those 3 months. And then all the way out to 12 months. It's really the one day, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, and then again, 12 months.
So I know we say day in the life, but with a planning manager, sometimes there's a cycle across the month.
Yes.
And does your focus change week one versus week four of a month? And talk to us a little bit about what that looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. I try to keep myself organized by having a rhythm to the month. And kind of week one is really making sure that monthly plan that I've set out, I understand what the key risks are within that month, and understanding, trying to see around the corner a little bit. What do I need to watch out for, and what do I need to make sure goes our way, falls our way, in order to really accomplish the plan for the month? And then by week two, I'm really at this point setting my gaze a little bit further and trying to make sure that some of the things that are more in the distance, the 3 month items, are falling in line, that I'm working ahead, understanding what I need to get done and what timeline to meet those objectives for the 3 month plan. And then by week three, I'm really more focused on the day-to-day operation again, trying to understand, are we hitting our objectives on a daily basis in order to get the product through the plant in the time we need for the customers? And then week four, it's really about where those numbers are going to fall for the month, and bringing it back to that monthly view and saying, okay, we've gotten X way through our plan. We have these jobs left to go. Where are they in status, and are we going to achieve them? If not, there's a little bit of that. This kind of bridges the gap between week three and week four. Is there anything that we need to do to accommodate that plan to make sure we hit that top line result for the month? And then by the time you're in that back half of week four, you're already looking onto the next month, and you're rolling into that week one again. So it's the week three kind of rolls into week four, kind of rolls into week one, and then you're back again.